Hey everyone, this is JDAWG and I'm here with another video, and this is another edition of JDAWG Sports where I talk about my topics related to sports. This time we're going to talk about this woman right here. She goes by the name of Natasha Jonas. She is a boxer, of course. So yes, we're going into the world of boxing once again. However, we're going to talk about this woman, Natasha Jonas. She is currently the welterweight IBF welterweight champion in the women's division of boxing. She was also the super welterweight or junior middleweight. However, she only holds the Ring magazine because she went down in weight, vacated her super welterweight, junior middleweight titles, and is now, although she still has the Ring magazine at the super welterweight, but she is also the IBF welterweight champion. She's a 2-division champion or multi-division champion. She represents Britain. And this past weekend, she was in a fight where she took on American fighter Mikaela Mayer. Now, y'all remember Mikaela Mayer. And by the way, I'm going to go to a page real quick. Of course, this on the left is Natasha Jonas, but on the right is none other than Mikaela Mayer. Mikaela Mayer is a former super featherweight junior lightweight champion until she lost to Elisa Baumgarten. That's the American fighter on the right, far right. Now it seems what happened is Mikaela Mayer, after unable to get the Elisa Baumgarten rematch, she went up 3 weight classes to the welterweight division in the women's boxing to take the title away from Natasha Jonas. She thought that because Natasha Jonas is in her late 30s, about to be in her early 40s, and with Mikaela Mayer, I believe your Mikaela Mayer is in her early 30s, she thought that she could age out Natasha Jonas to try to beat Natasha Jonas. But it seems Natasha Jonas was still able to use her experience and her size to be advantaged, despite the fact that Mikaela Mayer looks like on this photo the taller fighter. The weight, mass, and strength of Natasha Jonas was stronger than Mikaela Mayer's height. Also, we believe that the fact that most of the fight was 10 2-minute rounds of boxing, and many people keep saying that the women should get 3 minutes per round, not just 2 minutes, and that was why Amanda Serrano, for those who don't know, Amanda Serrano vacated one of her titles. Amanda Serrano used to be undisputed, but she got angry because the sanctioning bodies and the commission would not give her another 3-minute fight, even though she fought in a 3-minute fight. Well, actually not a 3-minute fight. What it was is that each of the rounds were 3 minutes, just like the men's, instead of just only 2 minutes. But that's a whole different story. But many people thought that they should have gave the women more minutes and even more rounds. Instead of going up to 10, they should be able to go up to 12 as rounds. Because with women's boxing advancing, the women in the sport want as equal rights as the men do, including more minutes in each of their rounds and more rounds. But anyway, Natasha Jonas beat Mikaela Mayer by split decision. It looked like Mikaela Mayer used her experience and her weight mass as to use her strength and punching power to just basically deal with Mikaela Mayer. Mikaela Mayer thought she could use her size by height, but that did not work. And that's why Natasha Jonas was able to prevail in the fight. Mikaela Mayer got a few hits in, but Natasha was was outboxing Mikaela Mayer. Now, some people thought that Mikaela Mayer may have been robbed because she was overseas, and it seems that American fighters have a history of if they don't get the knockout or not the dominant fighter, they don't get the decision, and that's why some people are saying it's a robbery. Notice that they're saying Mikaela Mayer situation that it was a robbery, but if this was to happen to a black fighter, and it was a robbery, then the racists in America would say, no, he or she should have did better. But the racists in America are only saying that Mikaela Mayer lost is because Mikaela Mayer is not a black fighter. I'm starting to get that vibe. I really didn't mean to bring it up, but I'm starting to get that vibe. I don't think it was a robbery. I kind of was going for Natasha Jonas because she's the more experienced fighter, and because I felt that Mikaela Mayer was going up too many weight classes to try to get a title, even though she had recently lost to Alyssa Baumgartner in a lower weight class. I felt Mikaela Mayer was going into the same position that Jermell Charlo went through when she was fighting Canelo, and that's what happened. But yeah, that's why I was going for Natasha Jonas. I felt that Natasha Jonas was most likely going to be the winner. Mikaela Mayer should have just stayed in the weight class she was already in and not had to jump up a bunch of weight classes just to try to get a belt. Because that's what I felt what happened. Mikaela Mayer was not used to fighting in a bigger weight class, so she should have been able to get some tune-up fights to get used to the weight class before going up to a challenge like the champion Natasha Jonas. I say what goes on from here. Natasha Jonas continues to fight, although she is getting up in age, so she has to be a little bit more careful because she's getting up in age. And around at this time, it'll be close to Natasha Jonas to head out the door. Natasha Jonas doesn't have to do too much because Natasha Jonas has nothing to prove. Natasha Jonas has proved that she's a great fighter and maybe a future Hall of Famer. But that's all I have to say. Congratulations to Natasha Jonas at this victory. This has been another edition of JDAWG Sports. Want to know what y'all think in the comment section? Write down in the comment section what y'all think. Make sure if you have to subscribe, and hit that notification. And make sure you write down in the comment section what you think about this video. But that's all I have to say for now. Once again, this is another edition of JDAWG Sports. Thank you for watching, and I hope to catch you on another video. Peace, everyone.